happens when...
Hello, welcome to my new world of a few
What's the difference between a cult and mind control anyway? It's the same thing. They're based on the same principles. Well, how much money do you need to take from people and tell them lies before you're a cult too? Cults aren't just for Western religion, scams and stuff, man. I'm telling you, man. New Age cults have been as big as anything. So are we looking at some kind of New Age cult? And is this actually programming, which I deal with?
what we were doing was nearing a miracle. Well, we're really on the verge of producing a near miracle here with the original appeal. That too is near miraculous because putting them together, that is miraculous. Hello, welcome to my new world. Welcome to my new world. My new world.
And when you watch it, there's some funny things. First of all, yeah, very obvious Masonic tile pattern. Do I have to explain that? They actually pause and give you nice views of the obvious Masonic tile pattern. Now, something you'll notice is whoever did it, they did it completely wrong. They installed this wrong. It's a temporary thing. Not only that, these are key points if anybody's paying attention. Not only that, but you cannot use that kind of tile pattern for heavy use areas in an office. Does that make sense? Those tiles do not stay down good. Trust me. I've had to install carpet. I've worked. My buddy does carpets and floors and tiles. I've done tiles. I've done carpets. I've done it all. Trust me. This is not a professional job. Little details like here, it's coming up for starters. See this? It's not supposed to be like that. Whoever did it had no idea how to install tile. You have to measure it out carefully. They had no idea how to install these tiles. I'm telling you, people. They used the wrong installation application. It's coming up already. Not only that, did they install it wrong and not straight. You can see it's already going off here out of whack. Speaking of whack. But these are not the kind of things that any office could use. These are a specialty tile thing, a peel and stick tile, individual ones. It's not a pattern on a carpet. You cannot have that for commercial use things. Trust me. If you don't know the importance, it's not just a Masonic symbol, but for MKs. Now this is from the Vigilant Citizens work. I respect, one of the few people I respect. I have no evidence that they're controlled opposition, which is amazing because most people, most of the truthers, you know, of such note are, and they might actually be just one honest person like I am. But that's pretty rare, I'll tell you that. And what chills me always is how their arm is twisted behind their back. They're looking at themselves. And, you know, when I do this thing, when I show how Russell Brand does the... You can see here, I just did a close-up. Do you understand? This is not a professional job in any way, shape, or form. This is the work of something that's going to come up in a few weeks. It could have no use, heavy carpet. So they think you people are so dumb that they're going to see, oh, look, they're fixing up the studio, and no one's going to notice, or they never expected someone who's done a lot of floor work. But it doesn't take a genius to figure it out. You see how it's running in the wild? They couldn't even put any more. That's actually concrete there. They could not run any more of these crooked-ass tiles. The next one is slammed into the wall. They ran out of ideas. They have no idea what to do. So they didn't finish it. This whole floor needs to come up. Once again, even if the patterns weren't set straight, and they're not, the patterns are Masonic. And even if they weren't set straight, it's all a lie. Once again, the carpet has to be just one industrial quality carpet for offices. It cannot be peel and stick tiles. This is all funny. He's showing you got to see this. You like a good joke. He walks by all these people, and he's like, "We have people of all walks of life here. Just everybody, every time." And you look, and it's all. I swear to God, it's nothing but a room full of people between 25 and 35. And I'm thinking, what are they doing? Like, come on, someone! Isn't that funny? First of all, he's saying all walks of life, and they're all like the same thing, like a 28-year-old freaking just British guy. They look like they just were hired like some kind of temp workers. It's amazing. Not one person with any wisdom in that room. It doesn't even look real. Once again, the floor is not even real. Why would I think the rest of those people there are even real? It's perception. Deception is right. And that's Icke's name in this new book. People listening, now let me go through this, man, because like I said, it's funny, but it's also sick and twisted, and I don't want to be on here forever talking about this guy. So that's another thing to look for. Perception, deception. Why I even think these people are real? And what are they doing? Like, oh, someone, come on, get on some more of that reptilian ship team. We need some more footage of the fake ship team. What else, you know? And then another thing they're saying, okay, this is an important part too. They're saying that you can't get this information anywhere. I can get any information anywhere. I can get it all over YouTube. There's nothing new. The stuff Alex Jones on InfoWars is the same stuff that CNN puts out. The same stuff you do. Anyone can read it. You have no secret info. And the real, true secret info, and this is the point, the stuff like Sandy Hook that I expose and a few other brave people out there, or actually a lot of brave people out there, individuals, that's the kind of stuff I never once heard out of Ike's mouth or Alex Jones. The real hoaxing, the real lies, the real perception deception. Got it? Good. Why take all these clear pictures? Look at any of his old videos. Once again, doing that hand sign. Got it? It's called info, man. Digest it and run with it. Very flexible fingers. So that's real arthritis. That's a lie about Ike in his hands. And that's why when he makes these clear and creepy Masonic hand gestures. So he's doing a Masonic hand gesture on a Masonic floor. And then that'll take us to the next part of the video, where he's showing, and this is funny, because he's trying to show, he's saying, look, this is the prop room, okay? The prop room. This is the creepiest part. Showing you Masonic floor they use for MK imagery, just like I showed, for mind control programming. This is furniture that he got from somewhere, and this is the creepiest furniture I've ever seen. It says obey right there. And that, look carefully, those are puzzle things. I'm not going to explain to people that obey is just an obvious kind of mind control thing, and that's why I show Katy Perry and Russell Brand doing it. But Keys are also doing it. Now, once again, let's look at the Vigilant Citizens works. The pattern room was what? Not randomly chosen. Dualistic patterns are used to program, hypnotize MK slaves. I got a good question for anybody who's brave enough to accept it, man. Is he actually mind controlling? Is Ike mind controlling these people to give them money? It's a serious, serious thing. Mind control and the truth movement. Look. Obvious MK. This is obvious. MK Handler, rather. This is obvious MK. Look, just some splash of that to Katy Perry. There she is, Katie Hudson. All seeing eye. Planned a career. This lollipop looking stuff is not just a pedo thing, as I show, but it's also used in mind control. The spinning wheel is used in mind control. Here she is looking all evil and satanic, ready to ride your rocket. Teenage Dream, Maryland imagery, black and white tiles. Once again, mind control, mind control, mind control. All you see is mind control. And yet, when I'm showing you it in here, and Ike's thing, why does not anybody listening? Why do not people care like they should? To show you that that is a clear symbol. Here is someone on Code Pink using that Masonic symbol. It's used all throughout history. Here, doing it. Even further back in history, it goes way back into the oldest pictures, the oldest paintings, man. Martin Luther, all these different people. It just goes back all the way to the Roman things. And I'd like to point out quickly just another thing. When you think about COINTELPRO, look, Code Pink. Look at that. You see that? She's making the sign clearly. Doing it even better here. Now, just ask you one question. Do you think you could get within 3 inches? 3 inches, sorry. She's within 3 inches. Do you think you could get within 20 feet of Condoleezza Rice with or without blood on your hands to your instantly tase or just shot in the head or the back of the head? Do you think that? She looks like some dude. She looks like Somebody. Creepy lady. Well, both of them. They both look like dudes, man. Look at the neck on this one. I don't get distracted, man. You look at some of these creepy people. Anyway, Code Pink was just another front, another Masonic front. Masonic front. Get it? You're just being lied to. You're being used a Masonic front. And another thing, look, Russell Brand's. Are you people listening? He's trying to say he's a communist and take this. Well, speaking of mind control, after Katy Perry, the guy's been hanging out with his buddy Noel Gallagher at a place called the Groucho Club. Groucho Club has been totally investigated. Of course, just swept under the rug, but for being a major pedo place. And there's the kings of this channel right here, the David Icke People's Voice. I guess the elite peoples. I don't know if it's pagan witchcraft, but it is a fact that there's a online forum for the Groucho Club, and they just were passing pedo videos and material back and forth like it was candy, man. Candy, just like Katy Perry brought candy to sex, to kids. And mind control or not, man, I don't care. Because then that's why I say, look, if it's a girl like Britney Spears, then I go after the parents, man, depending on the age. Hannah Montana, man, you go after the parents. So that's it. That's a sick world, and trust me, Ike, you understand, they actually posed to make sure you got a good look. You couldn't miss those tiles. And someone tried to say, oh, those aren't Masonic tiles because, like, there's a different color variation on one side. Look carefully. It is a Masonic pattern. It doesn't have to be perfect. Anything representing duality like that, that's not a perfect pattern. And just one last thing, just keep in mind, keep this all in mind, okay? It's not only a Masonic operation with a triangular-shaped building, Masonic signs, and then this obey stuff is off the chart, man. I don't even know what to say about that furniture. When you look even closely and more close, it's just, some of this stuff over here says obey too. I can't even make out some of them, but they're actual chairs. Now I just wonder who would sit in it, because it has a childlike thing. You see the colorful presence of the obey and stuff. And I would just wonder, because this looks like all BBC used stuff, and I wonder if that's something that Jimmy Savile or something would use. I mean, this is serious sick stuff. And I'll ask anyone consider before they talk any crap about this, man. This is serious stuff. You're talking about obey chairs, mind control, all that stuff, and lies. And just to finish out, there's a good point. You can watch it. And Ike's talking about, it's really weird. I'll set this scene up real quick. He's talking about, first of all, like I said, he starts it off with welcome to my new world, and that was chilling to me, and sorry about the camera wobble there. I don't have a fancy setup. This is sitting on a plastic CD case and a portfolio, a leather portfolio, and that's what I have my camera. That's my tripod for today. And it doesn't matter, because this is a great camera I have, and it takes good video, great video. I'm not going to say good. So I'll set the scene up, start trying to get the picture adjusted. And Ike's making a big deal and going on and on, because this is where it sets up, like right past halfway of this video of him saying it's £1 a day. He's asking people for more money, saying this stuff's very expensive stuff. Now, some of the hypocrisy is he's saying it was basically donated. It was from a major TV studio or something like that, to paraphrase. Yeah, I bet you it's from the BBC. Looks like BBC surplus. Now, what I don't think Ike planned was someone like me who recognizes different equipment and stuff, because just soundboards and stuff. You understand? So you can easily look up used equipment, and trust me, it's sometimes it's harder to do musician boards and stuff like that. Anyway, so he's making a big deal, and this is
what we were doing was nearing a miracle.
Well, nearing a miracle. This is just a monitor. These things don't look that expensive. So and this is nothing. This is like, you can get this up for a couple of bucks, really. It's not very expensive equipment. So he's like looking at this, and they're panning and showing this, and this is so expensive. I said, I doubt if anybody knows it. You could look up and see. And you know what? A real sweet digital video editing equipment, the used one, is like this nice Yamaha CL5 64 is $32.99. It's $32,000. It's $33,000 about. Yeah, they like that number. I can say no wonder maybe they're Masons who sold it, but it's on eBay, and that's a sweet one. That's nice, and it's in good shape. But one like this isn't that nice even. Got it? This is it. I found the model. And he's sitting there after getting $1 million bucks, and we know the guy's loaded. The guy's not asking Russell Brand for any money. Think about it, people, from A to Z, man. It's hypocrisy, it's lies, it's the perception deception. Just like he's saying, he is perception deception. Right here. He's saying how expensive. This is the exact model you're looking at. And I'm sure the details, the facts aren't going to bother anybody, but that's the same model. Okay, it's not bad. It's a Yamaha. So it just shows you if you want it. The next thing is you don't need all the rest to finish off the rest of the lies here. You don't need all this equipment to produce an internet broadcast. So usually it's just one signal. It's one camera, and maybe shoot it with two cameras. You want something fancy. People like audio, people like radio programs. You can already get it everywhere. So Icke is offering you nothing you cannot already get. And he won't even go deep with the truth, man. You get something better just from some Sandy Hook video or something if you want real hidden truth, or the Boston bombing hoax, stuff like that. My fossils, man. No offense, and my other things, I'm Sandy Hook, whatever. You get better truth there. So that's a real deception at the end of the day. And none of this is even needed. I don't even know why you need this equipment. And it's not expensive. So you have lie stacked upon lie, upon Masonic sign, upon Masonic building with the temporary floor. It just goes on. And asking for more and more money, just like Alex Jones did. Anyway, that's all I got, man. This is serious stuff. I don't know why more of the real people out there won't get on. I mean, I know they're out there, and I don't expect you people to come forward. I'll actually just end by thanking you people for carefully considering all this information I just showed. For the Masonic layout, temporary floors, keep in mind these are key points. The cost of the equipment, the lies about that. The equipment's not that expensive, trust me, and it's not even needed. The lie about having a TV station when it's really just an internet broadcast thing. Why is he going and hanging out the Groucho Club, an elite place where it's actually for elite journalists? And why all the Masonic hand symbols? I say, why the temporary floors? Why? Why the deception? Anyway, I think that covers it. All right, thanks for viewing. JC out, Humans Win. Let me put this up, man, and see.